Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your May 2020 mid-month general readings. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to tune in today. I hope everyone is staying, as always, safe and well and healthy and relatively sane. So, this reading is for the air sign of Aquarius for the last half of May, the last 2 weeks of May. That's Aquarius sun, moon, rising. If your Venus is in Aquarius or if you're cross watching for an Aquarian as well. Watch all of your signs if you know them, sun, moon, rising, Venus, because it can add more aspects to whatever it is going on in your life today, and it can be quite helpful. Because as most of you, if not all of you know, general readings always resonate a little differently for everyone. So watching your other signs can just add more kind of aspects and validation and clarification for you. If any of these readings do resonate with you and you want to reach out for a personal reading with me or information on a personal reading, just click on the description link below. Click on the little arrow that pulls down info and contact details. You'll see my email address there. You can email me directly, Maggie, the number one McGuire at gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I can usually respond to initial inquiries the same day or the first 24 hours. And scheduling personal readings is done in a pretty timely fashion too. I do readings full time. It's all that I do. So I'm pretty diligent at working with everyone's schedules and my own to get readings set up with you or out to you as quickly as possible. So email me if you're interested. I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what the last 2 weeks of May have in store for you. For those of you who need to know, want to know, I am using the Gilded Tarot Royale. Okay, Aquarius. We begin with the World, followed by the Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles, followed by the Nine of Pentacles. From the bottom of the deck, your overall energy for the last half of May is Strength. So it looks like you are moving through the end of something or trying to find, summoning up the courage and strength to move through the end of something and perhaps making decisions or considering what your options are for the next phase of your life or the next chapter of your life, perhaps in a specific area of your life. It may have to do with your financial and material security and stability and your own independence and empowerment in taking care of yourself and your life as well. Uh, your overall energy being strength. This is about facing your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, uh, wrestling with your shadow self, which can be, bad habits, toxic patterns you might have, or relationships you might have, things that hold you back. This is about looking at, facing, walking through, and dealing with everything in your life that may be keeping you from, having the kind of life that you want and manifesting the things in your life that you want. It's about facing all of those things, walking through them and dealing with them and making peace with them and yourself and moving forward through that. Let's clarify strength as your overall energy. But there's an ending here with World, a final completion and moving forward to something else. So it's like you're moving through the ending of something, or you're considering aspects of that or what to do after you've ended something, or something is coming to an end in your life and you're considering different options and potential and possibility for what may come next and how to manifest that. Yeah, the chariot just popped out while I was looking at the World, moving forward successfully, not giving up, determination, fortitude, kind of persevering through to reach the end. Uh, this is about maybe trying and failing 10 times, but the 11th time you get up, you power forward, and that's when you win. So, yeah, it looks like you're considering options and possibilities of what may come after a successful ending, because we do have the World here, which is the last major arcana card in the tarot, completing, successfully achieving a phase in your life and looking forward and preparing for the next one. But clarifying the World is the Seven of Cups, which is looking at all the different options, looking at the potential and possibility, kind of fantasizing, daydreaming, building castles in the sky about what you want to do next and how you're going to move through that. Interesting. All right, let's go back to clarifying strength. Nine of Wands clarifies strength. So definitely facing something, gathering your strength and your wisdom and facing your fears and moving through the end of something. We already know that a major ending is kind of your energy here with the world. Tens in the tarot also represent cycle ending, cycle completion, complete fulfillment of a suit. Um, Coming full circle. So here at the nine, we're very close to the end of something. There's one last hurdle and obstacle challenge that you have to get through. Because the next card, of course, is the Ten of Wands, which shows someone struggling under a heavy burden, but they're coming to the end of it. There may be something that you have been, I mean, with the world here, it's successful completion of climbing a very difficult and challenging mountain and reaching the top of that. Um, So that's final completion. In the Nine of Wands, so the implication is, Aquarius, that this is something that you've been thinking about or working on for quite some time. The Nine of Wands represents being close to the end, but maybe hitting another obstacle, a challenge, an unexpected hurdle that's come up, and you may be withdrawn, feeling discouraged, feeling depressed, maybe thinking about giving up, not realizing that you're actually very close to it, to the end, to wrapping this up. There's just, you just have to get through that Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. So you're very close to the end of something, but there may have been a delay, an obstacle, a hurdle, a challenge that you weren't expecting, and it may have kind of thrown you for a loop. And it's requiring, all of your strength, your courage, the ability. Remember, the Chariot card is persevering and persevering through challenges and through obstacles. It's not giving up. It's pushing through to have this successful completion. So let's see what So it's trying to push through something. What is this tail end of something that you're trying to push through? This Nine of Wands and strength. What is this about? It's like you're close. The end is in sight, but there's something you've still got to push through, struggle through one last thing. The Hermit. Let's see what's next. And the Ten of Swords. So the Hermit is about withdrawing, contemplating, kind of removing yourself from the noise of the day-to-day world. Maybe walking a bit of a solitary path right now because you're trying to find a way through something. The light of the lantern he's using, he's trying to find his footing on this narrow, dangerous precipice. And this light is showing him the way and any obstacles which might be in the way, which is interesting because there's a little snake coiled up here that's kind of stopped him for a moment, blocked him for a moment. But without the light of the lantern, he would have gone, walked right into that snake. That lantern, again, is symbolic for wisdom, contemplation, reflection, your intuition, your life experience so far, using that to guide your way through something. And here we have another 10, another completion card. This is the 10 of Swords, often referred to as the betrayal card. It can represent somebody hurting you, feeling stabbed in the back, thrown under the bus, kicked in the teeth, but it's at an end. So lots of energy here, Aquarius, about working through the last vestiges of something. It could be that someone betrayed you or disappointed you, or you felt thrown under the bus. It could be in a relationship, a romantic relationship, a friendship. It could be a situation in work, uh, some kind of situation or relationship. Getting through the very tail end of something Um, and it also could be, Aquarius, that you've seen the end and you're kind of speeding up to get there and something happened. Like you're really close to this completion, but it feels like there's a bit of something that has come up that has temporarily, it should only temporarily stop you, because this Nine of Wands represents feeling discouraged because something has come up that's like prevented you from getting where you wanted to be in the time that you wanted, and you may feel like giving up, but you're so close. And this is a card that represents pushing through. And with Strength and the Chariot, it's all about pushing through, not giving up, not giving up, even if someone did betray you, even if, even if, and if someone or something has come up to block you, and if that is particularly related to a specific person, because what I'm seeing here, if there's a particular person that's popped up in this situation or come back into your life, they don't mean you any good. They may be just somebody who's coming across as a naysayer, somebody who's trying to, I feel like for somebody, this may be a specific message for somebody. Somebody has tried to verbally talk you out of something or tell you that you don't have what it takes to finish whatever this or is, or get to the next step, or you have a dream, something you want to start, something you want to accomplish. It might be about your own financial and material success, and someone's trying to block you, or someone's trying to stymie you, or something, you know, but I mean, the Hermit, you're seeing it in time, but the reason you are is because of your own intuition, your own wisdom, guidance, and experience. The Hermit may represent, another person in your life that is a very wise person who's telling you, hey, look out for this thing, look out for this person. So be careful of that, because it may be somebody who doesn't want you for, I mean, a variety of different reasons. Who knows why haters do things? Who doesn't want you to succeed, who doesn't want you to finish this, to achieve this, and move on to the next level. I'm getting that pretty specifically for somebody out there. So don't allow that to block you. Don't allow that to make you give up, because you're really, really close to finishing this. And the other thing that I'm getting to, Aquarius, for someone is, sorry, something in my eye there, is, with the world clarified by the Seven of Cups, I'm drawn to the Seven of Cups for some cautionary energy out there. The Seven of Cups can be a great card. We all need to dream and build castles in the sky, but this is not a card of manifesting. This is a card about thinking about all the beautiful promise and potential that could be. Um, but without action put to this, none of these possibilities can be realized or manifested. You have to have more earth energy, practical energy, work to put this together, actually do the work to persevere, to push through, in order to have this lovely, accomplished, you're finished, you achieved it, and you're moving on to the next level. So be careful not to allow anything or anyone to kind of distract you away from that by filling you full of, you know, other ideas or other possibilities to distract you from a path that you already were on and chosen, if that makes sense. And I'm now getting, this is a very specific message maybe for somebody. I'm getting drawn back to that snake again. Somebody may be, I feel like somebody's trying to block you from successfully finishing something, or telling you that it isn't possible, it's a dream, or, give it up and go do this other thing, or something like that. They may be trying to distract you with another dream, or options or potential to keep you from finishing this for some reason. But they're a snake. It's kind of like the snake in the Garden of Eden, telling Eve, they don't know what they're talking about. Go ahead and eat from the fruit. You'll have all these wonderful things, and it'll be perfect and beautiful. And we know what happened there. So, yeah, I'm getting this sense of caution around naysayers or somebody trying to block you. So be careful of that. There's focus here, especially towards the end of the month, with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is the King of Coins, the King of Earth. He's in a very comfortable, stable, solid position because he's gone through the page in the night energy, and now he's a king. He's on top of everything that the Pentacles represents. Pentacles is earth energy, and in the tarot, it governs the area of our life that often deals with the physical structure of our day-to-day life. So often, pentacles or coins points to things like money, finance, property, real estate, asset, and job. You know, the things in our daily life that make us feel safe, stable, solid, secure, gives us a sense of continuity. Things like money, job, long-term relationships, and the efforts we put into acquiring those things to make the day-to-day physical life of ours feel safe and stable and secure. This is somebody who's worked hard to get to that place, and he's very good at it now in a very comfortable position. And the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's also working very hard towards their own stability. It's a more of an independent card. This person, whether she's alone or not, it doesn't matter. She loves who she is, how hard she's worked to get to where she's at. Where she's planning on going. She's enjoying some of those rewards, independence, self-sufficiency. This is a card not only about working hard and enjoying your physical and material security and the empowerment that comes from gaining that, but that emotional sense of contentment and personal strength and confidence and self-assurance that comes from working hard and seeing that pay off for you. So I feel like this is the focus for you. And again, that someone is trying to stand in the way of that. Maybe you're working towards independence and success in your own right with your own skills and talents, threaten somebody else. This could be somebody that you're in a relationship with, a romantic or friend or otherwise, that they may be masquerading as your friend or your lover or whatever, or they may be, but they may be afraid that this independence will take you away from them. And so they're kind of out of their own sense of insecurity trying to naysay you from moving towards that. Because I feel like that's kind of your focus. Let's clarify that. Pentacles energy, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Again, another nine, that you're working hard towards completion, towards the fulfillment of your security. What is this Nine of Pentacles about? It's like you're working towards being the energy of the King of Pentacles, and you're pretty close to it, or you're working hard to get to that. This lovely, independent, confident energy of knowing that you don't have to depend on somebody else because you can do it yourself, and you have been doing it yourself. The Ten of Pentacles. Look at all these nines and tens, completion. This is the 10 is the completion of a suit, the fulfillment of that. The Ten of Pentacles is long-term, stable security and stability in your life. You have all this Pentacles energy. It's like your whole focus is on finance, money, and how you feel about providing that for yourself and working towards providing that for yourself in spite of anybody who's trying or anything that's trying to get in your way. And it looks like you're making decisions that are leading you towards that. So for those of you for whom this resonates, Aquarius, push through this. You're so very close. Push through this. No matter what gets in your way, no matter who gets in your way, no matter what they say, you push through this. You're on the right track. Beautiful, powerful energy. Don't give up. And I also think that now is the time to start preparing for what's next, preparing for what you want to start, preparing for the next phase as you're in the final stages of this. And it may help you get out of any discouraging place by kind of focusing on that, maybe doing your research, maybe laying the foundation for what is coming next, doing what preparation you can now as you're moving through, the last vestiges of whatever this is. Don't let anything get in your way, Aquarius. So Aquarius, that is your reading for the last half of May. Very strong, powerful, fight it out kind of energy. So I hope it's been helpful for you. Again, if any of these readings resonate with you, you'd like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a reading, just click on that description link below, click on that little arrow. You can feel free to email me directly, Maggie, the number one, McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I'll see you all again in a couple of weeks for the June 2020 general readings. Until then, stay safe, stay well, stay blessed, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.